Hi, I'm Simone Ashley, and welcome to my tea party. First, we're going to start off with chai tea, which is one of my favourites. So my character actually makes chai in Bridgerton. She actually brings from home in a little pouch cardamom and cloves and kind of just sneaks them in. So we have some questions and I'm just going to pick one out. What is your fondest memory from childhood? My fondest memories are coming to Ojai, California to spend the summers with my cousins. And we would set up lemonade stands and sell lemonade to the neighbours. That was good times. Describe your first performance. My first acting job, I was actually a background artist in Straight Out of Compton. It was like a blink if you can miss me role. It was a pretty wild first set to ever be on. I remember Corey Hawkins was in front of me doing his thing, playing Dre. I really wanted to be I want to be an actress too, but I didn't. Just kept quiet. So we're moving on to the first course, which are cucumber sandwiches. Yum. Wait, so it's cucumber and dill, even better. That's a good sandwich. Next questions. If you could see one artist in concert, who would it be? I've already actually seen my favourite band in concert, and that was Fleetwood Mac. I saw them at the Dodgers Stadium about 4 years ago, and I could only afford a ticket that was really far up, and I could hardly see them. I lied my way to the front rows because I really wanted to see Stevie Nicks up close. So I told the security guy that I lost my phone, I lost my boyfriend, and just turned on the crocodile tears a bit, and he let me through to the front. Security kept coming up to me being like, where's your ticket? Obviously I didn't have one. And then I stood next to a guy and he kind of went psst and fanned out 5 platinum VIP tickets, and he was like, take one. And I was like, what? And he was like, just take one, don't ask any questions. So I got a free ticket and I got to stand, and Stevie Nicks was right in front of me, and I kept the ticket. Okay, next question. What do you love about London? Childhood versus adulthood. London scared me as a child. I used to come when I was very little with my parents. I just used to think drunk people would kill me and I was gonna get lost. So that scared me a lot. But as an adult, I've lived in London for a long time, and I love it. I enjoy rainy, cozy days, staying indoors with my dog, and not having a reason to leave the house. Next question. What piques your interest when it comes to photography? I love photography. I love film photography, mainly because you forget about all the photos you've taken, and then when you go and get the roll developed, you kind of are reminded of all the different memories that you documented on that camera. And yeah, I like documenting memories, and I like looking back at photos when maybe I'm having a bad day and I'm like, yeah, there's lots of good times to be grateful for. We're gonna go for scones. I like to put my clotted cream first, big, generous portion, and you kind of just evenly spread it round. I like higher ratio of cream to jam. What advice would you give to your younger you about starting in this industry? Self-care is really important. Trust your instincts and just enjoy it. Yeah, just enjoy it. Just enjoy yourself. Was this always the career you wanted for yourself? Yeah, I sang a lot. I did a bit of musical theatre training, and I fell in love with film. Kind of like my job. As if scones weren't enough, we're now moving on to cheesecake. I'm going to crush the berries a bit. Simple, yet delicious. While preparing for your role in Bridgerton, was there anything that surprised you about what women were not able to do during the Regency era? I don't think I was surprised. I was more frustrated how women weren't really allowed to be tactile or cross their legs. Simple things that I, as myself, kind of naturally went into. I would be given notes saying, you're not allowed to do that. Even just touching a man on his elbow or touching him on his shoulder to get his attention or something. No, not allowed to do that. Scandalous. Favourite fashion moment from the new season? There is a costume that I wore, I think is at the beginning of episode 5. And it's when Kate and her family and Lady Danbury are at the Queen's. And she's wearing like this bright peacock blue dress. It was pretty stunning. Really beautiful colours. And I loved wearing it. What was your Bridgerton audition like? I did a few self-tapes. And then I went in for a chemistry test with the wonderful Jonathan Bailey. That was it. And a few Zoom calls, I think, all within like the space of 10 days. Next question is, talk about your dog. I have a Cocker Spaniel called Myla. She's the funniest dog ever, and she's amazing. And she comes everywhere with me. She's just really, really special. On my days off, I like to take her for a walk. I think dogs are amazing. They choose to be positive every single day. So I think there's a lot we can learn from them and from animals in general. So yeah, shout out to Myla. Thank you for joining me for some tea time. I hope you enjoyed it.